Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Nordic four-digit Catch Cup. We're here now watching manok versus Osdare in the losers bracket. Manok being from Norway, having played against Hypno Spirit before in the winners bracket this week, losing out on tiebreaker in one of the most intense matches I've seen. And Osdare from Åland Islands, the only Åland player that we know of. And honestly, the only All-In person I know of, just person in general. Seed 11 up against Seed 5. I'm beating Seed 5. And currently we actually are in the top 12. So both these players have guaranteed themselves a top 12 position, no matter how this match goes. But the person that will be moving on will be in the top 8 semifinals weekend. manok starting off with a Hard Rock 1 ban. Oh, sorry, no, actually, Osdare starting off with the Hard Rock 2 ban, and then manok going for a Hard Rock 1 ban. So the only Hard Rock map that will be open will be Hard Rock 3, actually. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. Interesting that Osdare did not go for a hidden ban. Considering how Osdare has been doing on hidden in the tournament, and the qualifiers especially, it was a little bit rough, but it looked like they actually started picking up the pace in future matches on hidden, so perhaps some practice has been put in, and perhaps they reached enlightenment on the mod hidden. DT3 is the first pick for manok, though. Not surprised to see DT for manok. One of the better DT players in the tournament. And just good on high AR overall. Now, if I take a look at the DT3 statistics of this round, manok's already played this in their winners bracket match. And there they got the top score of the round on it, 973k. So looking pretty solid as a pick here. We'll have to see if it will turn out well. Osdare already finding an early miss there. Now manok up to 200 combo, finds a drop after 200 combo actually, so things are going to flip over here to Osdare. And Mr. Osdare is going to change that right away. Back to manok now. It's from manok there, actually. Starting out holding a decent amount of combo, could flip things over to him here. Almost at the 200 combo mark. We'll be reaching that now. And the scoreboard is slowly taking over to Osdare. Osdare in the lead now, and another miss from manok actually. This is not the ideal start for manok here. Osdare now with a really solid combo, up to 300, and actually holding the lead. Only about 2 misses from Osdare, but there's another one, and another one as I say that. You know, manok with the combo advantage, but falling behind on score actually. A miss from Osdare there after the break, it seems like. It's going to give manok the lead again. And Osdare missing again there. So, a short-lived lead. Albeit a big one. And now manok able to grow their lead to almost 30,000 here. Above 200 combo. Osdare is slowly building up combo as well. So we'll be reaching 200 if there are no misses. And another miss from Osdare there. manok almost at 400 combo, and another miss from Osdare. So, last quarter of the map now. 54,000 points between them. manok in the lead still. And now, getting into the end of the map here, manok has built up a really solid combo now. Almost a 100,000 point lead. Osdare had a lead at some part of the map, but was not able to hold it, and more misses from Osdare there. Whereas manok keeps comboing here, reaching 900k score soon. Will manok hit the ending, the wiggly part? Oh, they missed that. Osdare actually hit the ending though, so very impressive there. But Unfortunately for Osdare, manok just able to hold on a lot longer in the map and be more consistent throughout, getting the first point. But now Osdare going straight into Nomad 2. I feel like Nomad 2 makes a lot of sense here coming from Osdare. SS Farmer, played a lot of Nomad specifics and converts. And Nomad consistency on point, I'd say. Hoping to do well on this. Getting into Nomad 2 now. Osdare is the first one to drop. It's not what you want to see for Osdare here. Only one miss though. manok now a buck corner combo. And Osdare reaching that 200 combo mark as well. And another miss from Osdare right after he reaches that. I think there was even 2 misses. So manok with the chance to grow their lead even further here. And now manok holding the SS at the halfway point here. Osdare needs to hold and hope here. They won't have a chance. manok not looking like they will be missing, but that doesn't matter. Osdare, if he wants to have a chance, he needs to hold and hope. And there's a miss from manok. It's not over yet. As long as Osdare can keep holding on, and perhaps some more misses from manok, would be a crucial opportunity for Osdare. I think that would even put him in the lead if we see one more miss from manok. Getting into the last quarter though, it's getting a little bit late. And miss from manok is going to have to come soon if Osdare wants to have a chance here. And manok now up to 200 combo. At the ending section here. Will manok take it in the end, or will it go the other way? Approaching the very end of the map now. It looks like manok will indeed be taking the break point here. Making it 2-0. Osdare playing really well, getting 927k, but manok only 2 misses, 964k. And that is enough to secure themselves a break point here. Now manok has the pick in their hands. Hidden 1 is going to be the pick of choice. Smart pick against Osdare, if you ask me. Just looking at Osdare's hidden qualifier results, you can see that it is perhaps their least favorite mod. And looking at Stats from manok's previous match, manok was able to get 883k on this, which is not bad at all. So, really solid pick for manok here. We'll have to see if it turns out well. If anyone is watching the Catch World Cup as well, by the way, pretty exciting stuff going on there. 3-3 in the bracket reset. USA was able to come out on top in the first one against South Korea, taken to a bracket reset, and now it's all tied up 3-3. Turning out to be one of the most entertaining Catch World Cup matches we've ever had. But now, a couple of misses from Osdare already. manok holds the full combo. Never mind. There's a miss from manok. Another one from Osdare there, though. So far, almost halfway into the map. manok, the strong lead. Osdare not doing too bad though, has to be said. Osdare with a miss there, but manok trades right after. Osdare actually with a slight combo advantage. Has to be said, from qualifiers, Osdare has turned up magnificently on Hidden. Clearly done a little bit of practice, which is awesome to see. Or perhaps just a bad day on the qualifier day. But now, almost approaching the last quarter. Looks already built back up to 200 combo. Almost a 100,000 point lead. Looking like a solid manok performance on this here as Osdare finds a couple of misses there. Manok dropping there as well though. Another drop from manok. Alright, keeps fighting misses though, and it's looking really good for manok here. End of the map, 100,000 point difference, and that's going to be manok's point for sure. Does find a drop there, but it's too late to matter. And another one actually, so a little bit of a crumble in the ending, but so does Osdare there, and it's going to be it. It's going to be 3-0 for manok. Shows us why they are the higher seeded player in this matchup. And Osdare actually going into Hidden 3. Wow, this is unexpected, has to be said. I thought that Osdare was not a fan of Hidden until now, I guess. So, I guess I was wrong. This is the lower Hidden map of the pool, of course. Air 8. Actually, both players finding misses to start here, but kind of equal. Slight lead for Manok to start things off. Misses from Osdare there. Manok trading. So, actually pretty close here. Yeah, Osdare finds another miss there, but another one. Manok now actually holding combo. Looks like both players are kind of struggling on this. Interesting, interesting pick. Another miss there from Osdare. Not sure why Hidden 3 was the map of choice here, considering that Manok is now up to 170 combo, and Osdare just struggling to hold a combo. More than 100,000 point difference here after the halfway point. Heading to the last third now. A miss from Manok finally, but the lead is already so big, and the map is so short. The miss from Manok is Osdare has now built up a decent combo, but where was this earlier on when it was needed? Gap does get closer. It's less than 100,000, but a trade now that's gonna favor Manok a lot as they were in the lead. And another mission from Osdare here, approaching the end now. Looks like it's definitely gonna go to Manok in the end. And that's gonna be the second break point. Manok with the S rank actually. Star rate 96.5% accuracy. Ooh, Manok loses the S rank right at the end, so that's unfortunate. And gets the when you see it score. 727.363. But it is enough to get the break point here, making it 4-0. DT2 now the pick. Get to see this banger again for Ash. Thank you, Manok. And there it is again. I hope it's not boring people at this rate. It's been picked so many times, but I really do still like it. And I'm glad to see that it's been picked so many times. In fact, it's been played by 14 people so far. And it's gonna be 15 now that Osdare plays it. He has not played it yet this round. And there's 16 players left in the round, so that should definitely tell you something. Let me see, actually. I'm trying to figure out who has not played it yet. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Getting into DT2 now. Gotta find the non-DT2 players. I'm not gonna target them. I was just curious from a statistics perspective, because it would be interesting. But yeah, DT2 now. Manok still holding the SS. Osdare is still with the EFC though, and it looks like a little bit of a spinner advantage to Osdare. Even Manok gonna drop first, so that's gonna give a lead to Osdare to start things off. Another miss from Manok there. Osdare finally finds his first drop, but Manok's found more than one. So the lead should still be in Osdare's side here. Only slightly, it seems like. Another miss from Osdare there. That's definitely not going to help at all. Manok's going to be able to take over the lead now. And a big chance to grow their lead even further now as they've gone above the 200 combo mark. Whereas Osdare just below 100. When another miss from Osdare, that could be costly right there. Another one, yeah, so Manok now holding combo quite comfortably. Reaching almost 400 combo. Osdare building combo up as well, above 100 now, but you're going to need a lot more from Manok. A lot more misses, a lot more breakdowns if they want to have a chance here. And already in the last quarter, almost the last eighth of the map even. It's looking pretty bleak for Osdare. It looks like Manok is going to make it quite comfortably 5-0. Just with a 100,000 point difference here. Not a bad play from Osdare by any means. Almost 820k. In fact, it's not over yet, so it's gonna reach 860k almost, 855k. But against Monok's 947k, 3 misses. That's rough. That's gonna be a point for Manok, 5-0. Now it is Osdare's pick. They do have to pick smartly here if they want to get a point at least. Avoid the sweep. But the way that this match has been going, it's been looking so good for Manok. And Osdare now going for the Nomad 3 pick. The Nomad Convert. Makes sense coming from Osdare being the Nomad SS farmer. Opting for a consistency convert instead of a more technical Nomad 4. Osdare was actually holding on to the SS here at the first 350 combo. Looking quite intense, actually. I don't think there's a spinner in the map either, so... Ooh, the first drop there from Osdare as Manok holds the SS still. That's could be costly, you know. Manok been playing well throughout the match and not likely to get many misses. Another miss from Osdare there, very unfortunate. Look, still holding the SS. Approaching the halfway point now. Almost a 40,000 point difference here. Approaching 50,000 even, as Manok still holds the SS. Osdare is still trying to build up to 200 combo again. The SS is still strong from Manok. We did see in the match between Wafe Latte and Alanki that Wafe Latte did full combo, but it wasn't perfect accuracy. It was only 998k. But Manok's still holding the SS. It would be insane to see a 1 million score on this. Osdare not even playing bad either. Only a couple of misses, 1 or 2 or 3. But Manok with the SS so far. Reaching the last third of the map. Almost approaching the last quarter. Manok does drop there, not once, but twice. And I don't know if that's enough for Osdare here to turn things over. It looks like they have the same accuracy at the break here, only about a 19,000 point lead. As Manok has not even reached 100 combo, so it's gonna be close either way. But all Manok has to do here is try and reach that 200 combo mark as fast as possible. And Osdare drops there. That's definitely a costly one. Because now Manok, not even a 200 combo, and a trade there. So yeah, I was going to say, Manok was going to grow their lead, but when they're still in the lead, a trade favors the one in the lead. So it's really unfortunate for Osdare there. A drop from Manok there with only a 20,000 point difference here approaching the end. Started with a pretty good combo advantage, but drops there. That was a chance. Not able to capitalize on it. And now getting into the very last patterns of the map. It looks like Manok is going to be taking this match 6-0 in a close final map of Nomad 3. Really could have gone either way. lots of chances for Osdare there, 4-5 in a miscount, but at the end of the day, manok comes out on top, 6-0, and they will be moving on to later rounds in the tournament. It's the semi-final week, that is, and Osdare will be leaving us in the top 12, so very impressive still. That is 12th to 9th place guaranteed, and as seed 11, Osdare deserves to be happy with that. The only All-in Islands player now out of the tournament. What an honor it is to have had an All-in Islands player playing this tournament. One of a kind. But anyway, that is it for me now. Join us in, I believe, 35 minutes for another losers bracket match between Sadu and Cernuwu, which technically is a battle of the Estonians, considering that Cernuwu was able to join from the Estonian citizenship and passport, Sadu being Estonian. So yeah, join us for that in about 35 minutes. But for now, that is it for me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.